Hello again. So what am I doing today? Today I'm going through another bunch of badges, of pin badges. Um, so we'll just start with these two at the top. I hope all you're well and surviving this thing and not getting too bored, etc., etc. Anyway, here we go. Starting with these two. These are from the Thomas Marr Foundation. This crowd was set up in 2013, and they're to promote pride, respect, and explain the history and significance of our national flag. They're involved in schools and other projects and things. They've produced, I think I might have one leaflet or two from them about the national flag up in the site. I think Senator Mark Daly is involved with them. But anyway, they're nice. Two of their badges there. They're nice. They're nice badges. Anyway, next off, we go over "Forever in Our Hearts." It's an Easter lily, with two gentlemen or possibly two ladies there beside the Easter lily, um, and then just a plain Easter lily metal badge, standard. But it's again they're lovely. This was produced. There was a big exhibition around the Easter Rising up in the Ambassador, and this is the badge for that exhibition. I think it was run by Sinn Féin, but again, it's a nice badge. This one is celebrating. It's a Russian badge celebrating. My maths is saying 70 years of the Russian Revolution. This is the October Revolution, and so a green anarchist badge. So green. Anyway, it's there's a series of different star badges. This is a green one. I've some other ones coming as well. So, but they're all associated with anarchy at some point. It's another lovely. Actually, a lot of the Easter Rising stuff is really nice. This one here, it's relatively plain, but it is lovely, celebrating the centenary. Um, um, Nice Bobby Sands memorial badge, Bobby Sands MP, and in a similar vein, remembering the hunger strikers, 35 years from 2016. It's a pin badge for the 32 County Sovereignty Committee in defence of the nation. And then we have I presume IRSP, Republican Socialist badge with the Armalite and the fist and the star. It's a nice badge, and these are, oh yeah, and that green badge back there actually was an Erigi badge. So this is Connolly Column, lovely badge for the Brigada, the International Brigade. And then we have a nice Republican Socialist Easter Lily badge. That's a particularly nice badge as well. And this here, the old Spanish Republic flag from the Spanish Civil War times. Again, lovely. These are one of the nicest. That the Common Man badge. It's just the way it's just gotten into the rifle and everything. It's just beautiful, beautiful craftsmanship and everything. It's really, really nice. Another beauty, beautiful starry plough badge. It's nice as well. This lad, this is a Basque badge. It's for the Basque language. It's the birds give flight to the Basque, give wings to the Basque language. So if you wanted to speak Basque with somebody, like you'd wear a fáine or something, it's to encourage you to speak Basque. So if you saw somebody else with that and you were a Basque speaker, you would speak Basque to them. But it's a lovely little robin, I think it is. and so it's a nice thing. Then we have it's anarchist badge, an eco-anarchist badge, um, badge for the PCE, the Communist Party of Spain. Again, simple. SUMA is the union in Portugal. The MFA, the Armed Forces Movement, which were part of the Carnation Revolution in Portugal. We're going back to Portugal again after last week. Abstencio, so it's about abstentionism. It's a Basque badge. Back then, where are we going? Oh yeah, it's an Easter lily for the centenary of the Rising. It's a plain badge, but it's nice as well. It's a really nice one I got recently from Carlton Books. The People's Resistance of Rojava, or Rojava, I presume it is, but it's really nice. Actually, similar colours and a lovely badge. Ireland remembers the International Brigades. Again, lovely badge. Again, similar line. Frank Ryan Connolly Column badge with the flag from the Spanish Republic and the starry plough in the background. Two Portuguese CDE badges. Without freedom, there's no future. Sue Lieber, and a CDE as well. So again, lovely design. This, I presume, is a rose, and I don't know where it's from. I presume it's some socialist group, but I'm not sure who. Or it could be I'm not great in flowers. It could actually be a carnation from Portugal. So for the revolution, but anyway. Now, it's a lovely starry plough badge. Oops. There we go. Yeah, nice starry plough badge. And then this is a nice one as well. It's from a couple of years ago. It's 30 years of lesbian and gay men supporting the miners from the miners' strike in the UK. Again, it was a limited edition. I got it over in London, but it's really nice and a lovely bit of history of where you had a group that was constantly criticised by the mainstream media, helping out another group that was at the end of the establishment. So it's just good. Smash Nazis, smash fascism. Another fist here, again a Spanish badge for the Spanish Republic. A kind of better view of it there. It's really nice. It's imagine having that in your lapel. More Russians. 60 years. I'm not quite sure. I'd love to speak Russian. So 60 is maybe the 60th anniversary of the Soviet Union. Not quite sure. Then a badge for the Gibraltar 3 from who were killed in Gibraltar in 1990 or 1988. Feeling old now. It's this, I don't know how I have this. This is apparently, I thought it was something fancy South American, but turns out it's actually the flag for Ohio State. So it's not quite as radical. Anyway. This is for the 100th anniversary of Lenin. It's probably 50 years old, given he was 150 today. Nice badge from Russia as well. Another lovely badge. This is for the 25th anniversary of the Tom Johnson Summer School, which is run by Labour Youth. Nice. Here we go. CPI badge, CPI pin, Communist Party pin. It's really nice and simple, but nice as well. Another Russian badge. I haven't a clue what it means. but just the hammer and sickle symbol is beautiful in it. It's really, really nice. A Sinn Féin pin badge. It's relatively well. It's always a lovely badge. The Joe McCann badge. They may kill the revolutionary, but they will never kill the revolution. It's really, really nice. The Phoenix badge that would be associated with the Republican movement. The Industrial Workers of the World badge, with James Connolly on it. Another one from Russia, Mr. Lenin. Is for the Labour Party's centenary commemoration in 1916. Another lovely Connolly badge. Not quite sure where I got this one, but it's nice. And actually I flew through this, but so we're flying here. This is a little small red triangle, which is an anti-fascist badge, and this particular one is produced by an anti-Nazi badge. Is Cuerda Unida in Spain, in the Basque Country. The Triangulo Rojo. So I'm sorry, my Spanish is brutal, so I'm not even going to attempt to translate it. But it's a relatively common anti-Nazi, anti-fascist symbol, as opposed to something that was, I think, it was a pink triangle. Was the thing Channel 4 had in the corner. This is a Cork LGBT inclusion badge, and also a TAW, Yes Equality Cork badge. So, Sinn Féin, that was relatively quick. A few more things I have to go through over the next couple of weeks or the next while. Actually, I have tons of boxes and boxes. This is my office. This is only a little bit of it, so you can just see the amount of shite in the house, amount of stuff in the office. I've actually, hold on here a sec. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just going to. Whoops. So this is the oddity and oddities box. So what we have here is some oddities. So there we have the Simon Harris wet wipes. I suppose coming in handy at the moment. Some tissues from the European Parliament. This here. Actually, the light is very bad. That's the other thing with the hardware shops closed. I'm finding it hard to replace things. So this is if you can make it out, whoops, it's a little Sinn Féin harmonica. So, and if you hear my talents now, so there you go, it actually works. I can play it. This is from the Healthcare Not Airfare. It's for a travel thing. Again, that's unusual. Let me see what else is in here. It's an Ogre Fianna Fáil bottle opener. A keyring and bottle opener. This actually, I'm gonna have to try and this. Let's see if I can get this working. Holding the phone. It's a Maria Bailey pen that twists now. Can't really do it properly. Oh yeah, this is another one. This is from Young Fine Gael. Its eyes pop out. What else do we have here? Mr. Harmonica. This is a condom. Are you in or out from the European Liberal Youth, Condom from Labour. These things were popular in 2007 general election in Alan Shatterball. I don't have the record player with me at the moment, but there's Charlie's Song by the Morrisseys. And I'll just turn it around and you can see the Morrisseys Charlie's Song there. A Sinn Féin whistle for whistleblowers, I suppose. This one, actually, I'll be doing clothing one, so I'll leave that out. That's actually cool. Actually, I'll show you. That is a dog coat from Deirdre O'Donovan, who's now a councillor. No tall tales, just common sense. But it's great. It's super. Remember, she had them, and I wrote to her asking, and she sent me one. This is from an LGBT march in the States. Somebody bought me back. This is a USB charger from from the Party of European Socialists. Condom from Sinn Féin Republican Youth. A keyring from John Paul Phelan, who obviously was Kilkenny. These are highlighters from Young Fine Gael. These jokes are things to put into the shopping trolley from Kate O'Connell. So the left side is €2 and the right side is €1 or something like that. USB key from Young Fine Gael. There's a pen. Oh, I've so many pens, but this is a yes pen from the Scottish independence referendum. What's this? Yes, Scotland.net. So again, from the Scottish independence referendum. That thing there is a mobile phone cover from Anne-Marie Dermody, which was Oh, there's these jokes are oops. Got these recently. It's the Adon or Eardon crayons. What's that black? Oh, it's a repeal thing there. Let me see. Libertas pen. If anyone remembers Libertas. Whose pen is this? It's an Ogre Fianna Fáil pen. This is actually cool. It's if I can get it out here. This is a press office CD. So what this is gas. This actually had style guides and everything. So every candidate, or most candidates, were sent out these CDs with the style guides. So it was what's on it is various samples and examples of what to be putting on your leaflets. It's quite entertaining, where everything's done online now. This is, what's this? A Young Fine Gael bottle opener. A Brexit party flag. Picked that up outside Westminster when I was there last year. That seems like an age ago. A balloon from some crowd. Who's that from? So you have to look at. I'm not quite sure who that's from because I can't remember. I don't have my glasses on. Well, there's a badge, Boris. Boris is a ball bag badge. Fine Gael LGBT. Who's that? Dick Roach pen. I have other boxes, but Sinead, that'll do. I'll find more for your. So before all this carry on happened, I did an exhibition down in Limerick, and basically there was a storm, so I had planned on driving down, so I ended up getting the train. So I left a load of things behind me, and I have a whole display, load of display panels that never saw the light of day. So I'll show them some evening. I've a lot more posters, and obviously boxes of leaflets and everything. You don't even want to look, and stickers and everything. So I've loads more to show. But if you have anything you want to see in particular, give me a shout. All right, thanks a million, and mind yourselves. Good luck.